friends, and welcome back for another episode of Planta by Chia, the nutrition kitchen. I am so happy that you're back. Last week we started the plant-based Thanksgiving series and we covered the entire appetizer round. This week I'm so excited because now I'm bringing you the main course. So when it comes to Thanksgiving, honestly, every piece of the meal is important. Wouldn't you agree? The sides, the appetizers, the gravy, the main course, the desserts, it's all crucial at a time like this. Eating plant-based, we want to really elevate those flavors because we're going to be subbing out that turkey and bringing something with that same type of texture and flavor that goes well with all the different sides. So this week I'm so excited because I'm going to show you how to make a lentil loaf with a pastry cover over top. So the lentil loaf is just almost like a meatloaf. I'm made with lentils, obviously, and we're gonna put a pastry sheet over top and bake it so it has that nice, thin, crispy layer on the outside. Wow, I'm so excited for this. You're gonna love it, your friends are gonna love it, your mama's gonna love it, your grandma's gonna love it, everyone's gonna love it. So let's get started. So to start off with this recipe, we're gonna be needing to make the actual lentil loaf. For that lentil loaf, what we need is about 1 cup of brown lentils. Lentils are a great source of plant-based protein. They also are a great source of prebiotics. Prebiotics are so important because they help to build that good gut bacteria in our gut microbiome, and our gut health is so important. It contributes to our energy levels, our focus, our sleep patterns, our disease states, our skin. Honestly, our gut health, more and more research is showing how important it really is. In addition to that, we're gonna need about 1 cup of toasted walnuts. To toast these walnuts, you're just gonna take some raw walnuts, put them on a pan, heat them up for a little bit, and there you go, they're toasted. Walnuts are a great source of omega-3s. They're also great to stimulate brain health. And if you ever have a headache, go ahead and snack on some walnuts. They are known to be able to get rid of headaches. We also need 8 ounces of sliced mushrooms, 1 yellow onion. Onions are a great source of prebiotics as well. 4 cloves of garlic. Garlic is another great source of a prebiotic, which helps to build that good bacteria in the gut. Garlic is also considered an antimicrobial, which helps to eliminate any bacteria in the body. We're going to be needing 2 sprigs of celery. Celery is a great vegetable. It's very high in mineral salts. I love drinking celery juice in the morning. It helps to detox the body. 2 carrots. Carrots are very high in vitamin A, which are great for our eyes. For our spices, we're gonna need a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper to give it that spice, 1/4 teaspoon of thyme, Himalayan salt, 3 tablespoons of flaxseed. Let's go ahead and chop up these veggies and get them all ready for the lentil loaf. So now that we have the veggies chopped and the lentils are cooking on the stove, what we're gonna do is get a large pot, heat it with some olive oil over medium heat. Then when it's hot, we're gonna add the onions, celery, carrots, and saute them until they're soft and begin to brown for about 5 minutes. Add the mushrooms and continue to cook another 5 minutes until the mushrooms have shrunken and become juicy. Then add in the garlic, salt, pepper, thyme, and cayenne and saute about 2 minutes more, and then remove it from the heat. Okay, this kitchen is smelling amazing. I wish you could smell it. So we have our mashed cooked lentils. We have our little roux of celery, onion, carrots, mushrooms, and all the other spices. And now we're going to add them all together to make the actual lentil filling. So I'm just going to add these lentils into this. mix our flax egg, the oats, our almond flour, and the toasted chopped walnuts. Okay, so this part can get kind of confusing, so make sure you pay attention. Now we're going to weave the puff pastry. On a lightly floured surface, I'm going to roll out the puff pastry sheet until I get a rectangle that is about 10 inches by 14 inches. From there, I'm taking half of the lentil mixture and forming a loaf shape down the middle of the puff pastry, leaving a little bit of room at both ends. I'm patting the mixture into a firm log. Then I'm going to cut the strips down each side about 1 inch, cutting off the top 2 and bottom corners and setting aside. Now I'm going to fold up the top flap over the end, then take the top left strip and fold over the loaf. Take the top right strip and fold that over, making an X. And I'm going to do this all the way down the crisscrossing strips. Try to keep the strips close together, leaving small gaps. Once you get near the bottom, fold the bottom flap up, then finish crossing the last strips, tucking the ends into anywhere they look good. If you want to be all fancy like me, you can use the set aside corner pieces of pastry to cut little leaf shapes, whatever shape you like, and tuck them into the weave. Then I'm going to repeat this with the remaining pastry and lentil mixture, so we will have 2 loaves. Then I'm brushing the top with non-dairy milk and moving it over to a baking sheet. Then we're going to bake for about 40 to 45 minutes, checking every now and then until it's all golden brown and gorgeous. Wow, would you take a look at these loaves? They just look so beautiful. On top of looking beautiful, they smell so delicious. They have a crispy golden look on the outside, and they're gonna have that meaty lentil texture on the inside. Oh, I'm so excited to eat these. I feel like a proud mother of twins right now. Okay, so I'm gonna taste this for you since you're not here right now, and I'll let you know how it is. But you're gonna have to make this for Thanksgiving. Wow. With this, you can also make a nice gravy to pour on top. Serve it with mashed potatoes, roasted potatoes. I'm even drooling, it's so good. Some Brussels sprouts, stuffing, of course. This is definitely a star of the show. You have to try this. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, and comment down below if you're gonna try this for Thanksgiving this year. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of the future videos that I'll be coming out with. If you would like to check out my free weight loss recipe ebook, I'm gonna link that down below. You can also find me on Instagram at Planta by Gia. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you so much, and I will see you for the next recipe. By the way, I'd like to introduce you guys to my sous chefs. This is Sous Chef Daisy, and this is Sous Chef Spartan. They are my helpers in the kitchen, mainly to just eat up the crumbs that I drop.